This is Colby Launchbaugh, EA Sports Madden NFL. Make sure you check out Sports Gamers Online.
Welcome back, Sports Gamers. It's the Natural with Sports Gamers Online, and we have assembled the latest Madden 16 connected franchise details for all of our CFM fans out there. These are some of the details that may have slipped through the cracks or may have not been reported at all. Here are the latest details we have for CFM and Madden 16. Weekly goals that chain together. In Madden 16, weekly goals can tell a little bit of a story within the game as they chain together. So if you have a rookie you drafted, his actions on the field will dictate the types of weekly goals he receives. Let's say you have a young running back on your team and he's starting to have a breakout year. You'll start to get a series of goals called breakout running back. And it starts to help you improve and give you more and more XP as you achieve harder and harder goals throughout the season. Drive starter. Drive starter looks at the situation of the game, what's happening in the past in the game, kind of like the story of this drive, and starts to tell a presentation story of like an audio story about what's going on. That should be a cool feature as well. Confidence limits. So they spend a lot of effort trying to get confidence right. Confidence is a whole lot better. The developers have tuned the maximum amount you can be affected by having low confidence way down. So the maximum you can go down is now 3 overall now. The maximum you can go up is 3 overall as well. And they are more forgiving in the middle. So if you have a couple bad games, you probably won't go down at all. But if you're having 2, 3, 4 really bad games, you start to go down. But it's still capped. You're affected in your most natural attributes for each position as well, so it makes a lot more sense. Off-season special events. Training camps and other off-season events are now built into the CFM experience that allow you to really boost the confidence for guys who played this season badly. So all those guys who have really bad seasons, it's a way to bring your team up with these off-season special events. So you don't have to worry about when someone leaves your CFM, someone else comes in, takes over a team, and they're really tanked. If they get them in the off season, they'll be able to do these special events to build the team up before the season starts off, which is really cool. Practice. Practice consists of your offense versus your defense. Unfortunately, they were not able to add practice squads. I know you guys keep asking about this, but the developers are aware that people have been asking for it, so it might be something down the line they'll work on. But right now, practice is in the game, but it's just your offense versus your defense, and it's not a separate practice squad available. The CFM member list. An electable tab in the main menu where you see the list of all the main members in your league. Who's online, who's played their game, who set the autopilot, and you can invite new members to your league from that same menu. So it makes it much easier. They're really trying to give more power to the commissioners and make things a little more easy. In Madden 16 CFM, there will be no penalty for switching. You can almost switch anything. You can't take your quarterback and make him a defensive tackle, so the position change has to make sense, but they took away the penalty for changing positions. To make sure the leagues are behaving correctly, developers added a transition log entry, so every time someone makes a position change, the commissioners will be able to see it. Commissioners will be able to police it and make sure no one's abusing the ability to change position of players. This is real cool. You can change positions. It's not as locked down as it was in past years, and it's not going to hurt your players and drop them down severely when they do change positions. And last but definitely not least, draft board. In Madden 16, the developers have simplified the draft system and made it into a mechanic. So now you can find out 3 things about every single player in the draft. And these 3 things are his top 3 attributes. So if you reveal the 3rd one, you will also get his true draft grade. So we have a projected draft place, so you might look at the pick just like Mel Kiper in his draft board, the big board. Well, that's it for today, guys. Stay tuned for the latest connected franchise news at Sports Gamers Online, and be sure to check out our other Madden 16 content on the channel. This is The Natural. I'm out.